Welcome to Yoga with Dogs. And with Blossom, coming into your easy pose. Go on. So sitting in a way that supports your happiness and your well-being. Maybe you are supported with some elevation or cushioning. Let your hands rest open on your legs. And don't make any effort to begin. So let your spine just be relaxed. So kick you around a little bit. I find that for meditation, that brings me to a quieter place than making any effort. So just trying to soften here to begin. You're here to observe without judgment. Notice the hum and the energy of your body. Find your breath in the middle of it all. Start to relax your hands and your shoulders, your belly. Just let yourself be grounded. Relaxing your forehead and the space between your ears, bringing your awareness to your nose and your breathing. Listen for the sound of your breath, the natural sound of it. Gently increase that sound by constricting in your throat, letting the breath swirl and slow. It remains soft though, but it can sometimes be a little strong. Matching the moment, matching the pose. So here we have a nice soft breath stretching out. Just one more time. Inhale slowly, deeply. And slowly exhale. Controlling that release. We're actually controlling our breathing as part of our practice. Even waves of breath through the nose, lifts that. Now, sitting up tall and opening your eyes, feel that awaken you immediately, bringing your palms together, lifting the elbows, hands float. Press your hands, activate the muscles around your shoulders. Just the right amount, so you feel some warmth, some evenness. Notice what activates around your shoulder blades, your back, your arms and hands. One more time, Pranamasana, the prana pose. Exhale, relax your arms into your body and your thumbs into your heart center. And I welcome you to make a sound with your exhalation, a hum, so that you vibrate your own body. So it can be the Om sound, which is like the sound of the universe. It just brings us all together. Or a hum. Feel it under your thumbs. Breathe in deeply. Out. The fourth sound is the silence. Just feel the energy. Bring down your head, fold forward just a bit. So coming into our intention pose, you can stay upright or fold in. Just let your hands be together. Create an intention, perhaps today, your gratitude week, to be thankful for every moment, whatever it's teaching you. Here, we can do some of that on our mats. Grateful for our breathing in this time and this tradition and our hamstrings stretching, all those things. Include anything personal you'd like to add to your intention, of course. It's always personal. Just relax into your forwardness, taking both of your arms over to the right side. Bring on your head. Relax your thumbs. Breathe into the lateral body. We use the energy of mindfulness in yoga to create just the right amount of sensation. Paying attention. Release slowly from lateral poses. Over to the other side. Walk it out to your own degree. Relax your head. Open your hands. Breathe deeply. Here we can start to lightly draw the navel back towards the spine. Low belly toning in gently. Like a gravitational center, our solar center. One more exhalation. Lateral release slowly. Center, bring your feet to the floor. Hands behind, fingers forward. Purvottanasana preparation, heart lifting pose. So we want to straighten the arms in this one with the fingers forward towards the feet. Press your feet and your hands as if you're going to lift your hips off the floor. 5 breaths, gaze down your nose. Strong pose, strong breathing. Once more, feel your nervous system activating in this shape. And exhale, relax. Taking yourself to folded legs once more. Taking up the arms into the bow and arrow position. No arrow, just bow. Squeezing the hands together without hurting yourself, so you avoid your nails. Sit tall, rotate your spine. Activate your arms by pulling them away from each other. 5 breaths. Core strong. Like someone's hands hugging around your midsection. One more deep breath. Add a little more to it. Don't hold back. When you exhale, release your bow. Come back to center. Inhale with a preparation. Finding that dynamic arm position. Bring it round as you're ready. Belly, heart, chin, eyes. Activate and breathe 5 times. I don't really like using the word corset, but it's a kind of helpful descriptor for that. Hugging in to the core of the body. Finding the muscles that wrap around. One more breath. Inhale, strong, activate. Aim. Exhale, let it all go. Come back to center. Roll back. Straighten out your legs, round your spine. Move out your blanket if you have one. You can bridge up and then pull out your blanket. Come into bridge pose. Find center with your spine. Feel your spine immediately register ease. As you're resting it on the earth, let your hands open, arms up in cactus shape. Ground your feet and your toes. Feel where your spine touches the ground. Skull, shoulders, sacrum. Bring your arms down beside you and then angle them out from the body, palms down. So you have the strength here. Activate your arms, press the earth. Use that to help you lift up. Arrange your spine so you have enough room to come up into the shape. So your head moves away from your feet to make room. Stretching across the pelvis. You can add some tail tuck energy. Try a steady nose gaze. 3rd breath, don't hold back. Lift your pelvis towards the sky. 5th breath, use the inhale to grow a little bit. And then exhale to come down slowly. Come all the way down, then bring in your knees. Maybe lift both feet at the same time. Hug it into your chest, curl in your head. Shoot your feet away from you and rock up to sitting. Just hold on. And continue your movement over your feet, back to your hands and your knees. Finding the tabletop position with a light upward lift in the belly, spiral outward in the hands and shoulders. Adjust your wrists and hands forward if needed, or in an alternate position. Gently press the hands. We're in a little plank pose. And extend your spine, heart forward, low back flat, gaze in towards your nose. Breathe in deeply. Feel that cow spine. And then round everything. Press your hands. Take a deep breath in. Cat spine. Exhale slowly to cow. Inhale, focus on broad shoulder blades this time. Round your upper back. Press the shoulder blades away from each other. Inhale, squeeze them together back into the cow spine. One more time. Broad shoulder blades. Inhale. Stay for exhale. Squeeze shoulder blades. Inhale. Exhale. And tuck under your toes. Sink slowly back into your feet. Walk. Use your hands here for support so you feel safe. Stretching the soles of your feet. You can go all the way to your heels if that's easy. Take care of your knees. Take care of your feet. Soul stretching pose. 5 breaths. Be where you are. That is what's correct. Can you soften anything here? Carefully walk back out. Release your toes. Come to your forearms. Cow spine, heart forward. Uplift in the low belly. Walk back your knees. Coming to forearm plank on your knees. Bring yourself nice and straight. Lengthen through the top of your head. Wrap your belly around you. Right, gently. Go on, gently, go on. One more breath. And then down to your belly. Releasing the arms front, overhead, and the legs back. Downward gaze. Adho Mukha. Upward lifting right arm and left leg. So opposite limbs lift and reach. 5 breaths. Your palm can face inward. One more time. Give it some energy. Reach, lift, straighten. Exhale, relax, release. All the way soft. Inhale, second side. Keeping that long. We're going to work with sensation in yoga, but we're not trying to cause discomfort, especially not unnecessarily. This is strengthening. This is good for the brain as well as the muscles of the spine. One more breath. Everyday stuff, good stuff. Exhale, relax, release. Hands in by your chest. Outer spiral hands, hug the elbows in, cobra pose. Activate your legs, bring them together, reach through your feet. This is a leg-driven pose. Breathe. Stretch your front body, or you'll strengthen your back body. One more breath. And relax, release. Forward and down, hugging the elbows in, is this movement to come out strong. Child's pose, add the toe tap. We'll do the extended version, the puppy dog. Wag out your tail a little bit. Uplift in the armpits and the elbows. Down at the forehead. And lengthen your spine here. One more breath. Reach your hips away from your hands. Coming up to standing from downward facing dog. You'll make your way up in your own way. Say hello. Come to the top section of your mat. And a moment for any refinements. In your mindful standing pose, feet on the earth, here we are. All nice and warm, ready for the Sun Salutation Flow. Allow the steadiness of these poses to give you a chance to be grateful for all of it. For the sun and for the yoga, your own life, your own breath. Inhale slowly to the sky. Modify as you need to. Hold in, exhale. Try not to hold back. Inhale to the half lift. Exhale to the plank or the chaturanga. Just holding plank, one breath out. Upward facing dog, inhalation. Not rushing you. Take an extra breath if you need it. Gaze down. Flip your feet, hike up your belly, press the earth, downward dog, or puppy pose is fine. Stillness. Steadiness. Long spine, one more breath out. Inhale, step forward into half lift pose. Exhale, fold forward. Tuck your chin. Inhale, standing up. Use your legs, reach. When your exhale comes, load your arms down into the sides of your body. Shoulders nice and upright, and land your hands in. Your nervous system goes calm. Inhale again. Exhale to the fold. Listen to your breathing. Feel yourself move. Halfway lift. Inhale. Suspend. Bring down your hands. Exhale. Go back. Add that elbow bend if you're working on that. Upward dog. Inhale. Or cow spine is fine. Cobra. Downward dog. 5 breaths. Just let yourself breathe freely. One more, exhale, pressing the weight back into your legs. Inhale, shift the weight to your hands and step forward, feet, half lift. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, rise and reach. Technical clothing issues. Exhale, sorry. Focus, focus. Inhale. One more time. Exhale. Inhale. Forward energy. Exhale, back energy. Up dog, press your feet, rise. Down dog. Widen your feet as wide as your mat. Just observe what happens. Open hands to the earth. Can you feel the balls of your hands? Inhale, come forward. Exhale, fold in. Up to the sky. And back into your sides. Pause a moment. That steadiness and rhythm and breath, strength. Uttanasana, feet together or hip distance for a squat position. Bring your hips back like you're reaching out for a chair. Go nice and low, whatever that is for you, and open your feet to the earth. Palms press. Add rotation. Maybe reach it up and down if that feels enjoyable. 5 breaths. This might be a pose where you might need to soften something. 1 more breath. Exhale, inhale to center and stand to release the legs. Exhale down again. Add the revolution. Maybe the reach up and down. Bring peace where you can. Concentrate on steadiness. And also not holding back. 1 more breath. Release your rotation with your exhalation. Inhale, press and rise. Feel that strength around the hips as you take them wider if they're not out, and pulling forward to stretch out the back of the pelvis. There's a tip forward of the pelvis. You can guide with your hands. Let your knees bend. Let your spine come down. So that's the first thing we're trying to do, is get that spine long. Release your hands where they feel good. What's your favorite? Elbows, legs, feet, toes. I love the toes one. 5 breaths. Calm mind, stability, softness. The low belly hugs out towards the spine here. Nervous system relaxes. Finish your breath and take 1 more. Mindful standing using your legs to power you up. Step wide on your mat with your arms wide, right side, turn out. Feel that stretch across the heart. So every time we come between these poses, we get that chance to stretch the arms. Triangle pose, right side, turn out your foot to the back of your mat, angle your other one in. You can come in if you know the pose, or take a little more time if you're exploring or working with an injury, all those things. So you get extra breaths if you come in faster. But do what is the best for you. 5 breaths now. Plenty of time. Gaze forward or up. Just 1 more breath. Navel towards the spine. Then come up. Stretch your arms wide, turn your feet wide and parallel over to the other side. So I counted for about 3 breaths worth of time. So there's plenty of time to come in before the hold. So you can have some extra time here or just some exploring. 5 breaths, radiate from your belly center. Steady your eyes. Last breath. Try to be grateful for all of it, whatever it's teaching you. Inhale, come out. Sometimes letting go of the poses feels really good, so be grateful for that. Exhale, relax your arms. Reach out again, breathe in. Warrior B position with the right leg turning and bending the knee. Find a big stretched out stance, whatever that is for you. Reach front and back and turn your head to face your right arm. Stability, softness, and not holding back. Which of those elements do you need more of? Over to the other side, breathe in. So keep the arms stretching, that gets easier over time. Breathe out, second side. Find your lunge. Shoulders are down in this pose. Gathering the fingers activates the muscles of your arms. And all of this fierceness, you might need to relax a little bit. Soften something. And then on the last breath, see if you can grow a little bit. Make it look like your cover photo. There, and release, relax, back to center for wide parallel feet again. Long spine, breathe in. Reach out your arms. So breathing in, exhale, weave your fingers behind your back and draw your hands down, your body towards your feet. Stretch your shoulder blades together. Bring your chin towards your chest. Feel the strong, straight legs, lifted kneecaps, spreading feet. Lift your chin, right ear towards your right shoulder. You're in control of how deeply you stretch. Just try to release around your neck. Strengthen your ankles. One more deep breath. Soften. Release carefully and slowly from that neck stretching. It's coming out with some slowness. Go the other way. Your other ear towards your shoulder. Let your arms move to support that stretch. I am releasing tension in my body. I'm grateful for the time to notice it. Treat it tenderly. It's a part of you. Gently come to center. Come to the forward fold. Hold your elbows if you'd like for a variation, or keep your woven fingers, bring down your head, bend your knees. If it feels good for your body and your shoulders to bring your arms away, squeeze the shoulder blades together and relax the shoulders towards your head, towards the floor. New point of view, headstand. Chest stretch. 3, this is a pretty dynamic pose. 4, one more breath. Explore. Use strength and readiness, strong legs. Come up. Release, relax. Step your feet close enough and come to the front section of your mat. Circling from your hips a few times both ways. From all that structure and standing. The other way, just feel the hips and their balls and ball and sockets. Swirl to center. Stabilize your energy with the center hands. Concentrating deeply, step back to high lunge on the ball of your foot. Hold your waist if you feel like you need some more support with that. Whatever concentration, step back to the ball of the foot. Sometimes yogis will go into the warrior A foot, and that's okay. Just try to come out to the ball. And then pulse 5 times, lowering your knee towards the floor and up. So a little movement with concentration. Come down and angle your heel for warrior A position. Ground your pelvis, squaring it forward, adding tail tuck energy if you need it. So feel the downward energy first. Then we add this opposite of upward energy with our faces. Lift your chin, reach your arms. Nice long neck, shoulders off the ears. One more breath. Active open feet. And bring down your hands. Make your way to the top of your mat. You can turn to the side or step forward. Second side, step back to high lunge, ball of the foot. Have a moment to refine. Yoga asks us to concentrate, and it's so nice. Then straighten 5 times. Pulsing down a little and up. Creating stability by challenging our stability. Come on down one more time and let your back heel angle to the earth. a little awareness of warrior egg foundation. Make your refinements so you can be still. Find the groundedness, then the uplift. Back rib cage, all of it lifts, not just the front. Do you need to soften anything? One more deep breath. Exhale, come down, lean forward, press your back foot and release. Concentration with tree pose or standing figure 4, yogi's choice. So your tree can be right here. Choose your branch or try the figure 4 shape today if you would like. See how it's related to tree, foot here or here above the knee. Concentration, centering, perhaps something to keep you safe. Come on down, leaning forward, 5 breaths. If you come out, just try again. Do not give up easily. One more exhalation. And coming out when you are ready. Nice. A little shimmy, shake it out. Back to your steady concentration for the other side. Few breaths to prepare and make your choice. Coming forward and down to any degree. So we're keeping a long spine by coming forward. 5 breaths. Deep concentration. Steady eyes. Yoga strengthens our will. One more breath out, making us feel we are in charge, we are empowered in our peacefulness. Time to come to the earth. Big sweep out with the arms, balls of the feet, rise up, reach up. Exhale, slowly fold in a way that feels really good to you. Bring down your hands and step your right leg back. Bring your knee to the floor. Come to Untitled pose, low lunge, maybe a tail tuck. Knee come towards the toes. So some of us don't notice that the low back needs more space, but if your low back says it needs more space, then that tail tucking energy helps find length there. Grounded, both feet, knee, and then upward arms, downward gaze. Stretch the front of your chest. I guess your chest is the front. Exhale, release, draw back to Hanuman pose, complementary pose, the straightened leg, belly in, fold forward, balance challenge version or grounded hands version, all good. Take one last breath. Use your hands to help you release carefully to the other side. Anjani and Hanuman. Attention to the low back, finding the foundation. Stack your hands. Inhale, arms up. Kind of like you're streamline swimming, hugging your arms alongside your head. Just the right amount. Strong press into that front foot when you are ready to release. Draw back your belly and your toes. Fold in, Ardha Hanumanasana. One more Deep breath. Use your hands to carefully release. Come up to your knees. Bring your right foot to the side for Parigasana pose. Grounding the inside and outside edges. Then we come into a side bend right over to the side for a nice slow hold. So first time to come in, and then 5 breaths. You can customize your arm that's overhead, how it feels good for you. Feel how that arm is connected to that whole side of your body. 2, 4. Exhale for 5. Remember the slow coming out with lateral movement, and the other side. Hopefully some words that I repeat like that become part of what you think about when you let go of the poses. That just keeps your low back happy. So we're doing a nice lengthening in our low back along the side of the body there. And just feel how your hand connects to that part of your body down here and even further. Non-separateness at play. 5 breaths. This kind of yoga where we follow the sound of the breath and quietness means we can practice anywhere. We don't need anything. We have everything. Exhale, come out with care. So you don't want to shock your lower back. You want to come out with some nice ease. Making your way to seated with an optional upward dog and downward dog, if that is what you need for your restlessness, or if you're good and you're ready to sit down, you can do that. Right into Janu Sirsasana. My well-studied students, I appreciate you so much that you know these poses, these foundational poses. You can come on in as you're ready, come out and down. Lengthening. One more breath. Inhale, come up slightly. Exhale, go back down. Feel complete. Coming out and changing sides. So you could lean back into boat pose foundation if you want to in between. Challenge yourself. Maybe do it without your arms. Activate your legs. Out and down as you are ready. Head to knee pose. Let your head relax downward. Calming the mind. So patient. One more breath coming up with the inhale a little bit. Finding more length. When you exhale, go back down, finding your finishing place. Coming back out. Lean back, bounce on your sacrum. Playful. And release. Face the front and bring your right knee forward for Ardha Matsyendrasana, path Lord of the Fishes. The other foot comes to the earth near the knee. And just trying to compact this whole shape into the middle. Sit up tall, relax your belly. Come over to your left side to look back twist and supporting your hip. So it may fall out or come in, so you can increase the gathering into the center with your arm if you like. Other hand behind. 5 slow breaths. For exhaling. Making the most of this last breath. Inhale, find length and twist. Exhale, release back to center, changing sides. You can do your sacrum balance for a moment if you'd like. Switch out the legs. Taking care of your hip as well as your spine, so your belly's relaxed so you can twist and look back, arm behind, support. And 1. Just gently checking in with yourself at this point in the practice, how the breath can find its own way a lot of the time. You know to relax and enjoy your breathing. Once you find your way into your pose, once more. Exhale, release. And let's take the right leg forward on the mat for a pigeon pose. So option here to come to the back for a figure 4 shape, or to work belly down. And starting with the knee folded on itself is the safest. If you know you can practice with an open knee joint, that is fine. So the stretch is in the hip, not the knee. You can upright yourself over your forward leg. So we're trying to square. It's okay to sit over on your hip on the outside too. Straighten your other leg back, close your eyes, see it with your mind, feel that leg, let it reach, take care of your kneecap, come out and down to your own degree. 5 breaths. Let's go for 8. And if you want, in honor of gratitude week, to count some blessings instead of breaths, you may. One more. Straightening your arms, walking your hands back for the B variation. You may stay right here with a nice uplift. Option to bend your back knee and bring your head back towards your foot. Downward gaze. This is a back bend, so you might tuck your tailbone. One more exhale. And relax, release. So coming out to a 3-leg dog position might feel good. Have a little freedom if you want to do that from your forearms. That would work also. Just to give your hips some space from that compression. This is a way to vary if you need to or want to. And another 2 breaths with that, just freedom of releasing. Listen to your body. Come back to child's pose for a moment. Drape your arms. Back ribcage breathing. Once more. We've got our heads upside down again. Nourishing everything there. Eyes, ears, brain. Second side, Ekapada Raja, Kapatanasana, the pigeon pose or the figure 4 on the back. Check in with the side of your body. Take time to refine. Pay attention to your low back, stretching your leg back. Close your eyes a moment, just feel that back leg. Just pay attention to it without seeing it. And then come out and down as you're ready. It's okay to come all the way out to the floor or to stay up on straight arms, all good. Pulling your body carefully with some stability in this shape, adding some softness if you need it somewhere. Invitation to create some uplift in your heart by thinking of grateful thoughts, including the air on your skin, the sun around you, large and small things. Keep dropping in. Inhalation, brightening the energy once again with the uplift. Walk the arms back, maybe add the knee bend. Circling. So B variation. So you can't see at all. Bring yourself into extension. And relax, release. Taking back the hip, three-leg dog, or maybe on the forearms like we did this side too. Just let that hip release and find space. And back to child's pose of your choice, yogi's choice. One more exhale. Optional up dog, down dog if you're restless. And come through and lie down. So you can do one more if it feels good, or if you would like to come down and lie down and receive rest. Give yourself a chance to put on any clothing that will make you more comfortable. Blankets, pillows, shavasana time. I'm going to start with your knees into your chest to help lengthen out your low back. So lying down, rest. With time to add your layers. Back to the organization we did when we began our practice. We'll organize and then go soft. We started soft and organized. So check in that you are aligned, your body's able to rest with energy flow, nice and open. The axial body, that's your spine. Your pelvis and head are connected to spine center. Then the arms and the legs, the appendicular body, let them find their way to ease and openness as well. Relax your eyes and your face, your jaw, and relax your breathing. Belly is free and relaxed. Breath moving. Soft and open. Giving yourself time to be still, enjoy your breathing. Coming into the peace of wild things. You are a child of the universe. Who sings to the plants that are grown for our plates? Are they gathered lovingly in aprons or arms? Or do they suffer the fate of the motor-driven whip of the monster reaper? No song at all, only the sound of money being stacked in a bank. Who stitched the seams in my clothes, one line after another? Was the room sweaty and dark, with no hour to spare? Did she have enough to eat? Did she have a home anywhere? Or did she live on the floor? And where were the children? Or was the seamstress the child with no home of his or her own, who sacrifices to make clothes for strangers of another country? And why? Let's remember to thank the grower of food, the picker, the driver, the sun and the rain. Let's remember to thank each maker of stitch, any layer of pattern, the dyer of color, in the immense house of beauty and pain. Let's honor the maker. Let's honor what's made. Swasti prajabhyaha paripalayantam nyayena margena mayim mahisha go brahmanebhyaha shubhamastu nityam loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May all beings find freedom and peace. See if there's joy in releasing your stillness. Pause a moment to just let yourself feel the ways that you are fortified by the practice, physically stronger, release of tension, mental and physical, tools to calm yourself anytime, anywhere. more connected with yourself and everything. Whatever resonates. Wiggle and stretch. Breathe. Make your way back to your seat. Tuck yourself in to your easy pose of choice. Forehead sweep down the jaw to the hands together at your heart. And open your hands with your pinkies overlapping just a little bit, your lower fingers. So you have an open hand. This is called the hands full of flowers. And it is a gratitude mudra. Let that space be filled. Sometimes tears come with gratitude. Seal it back up into your heart. Give yourself a quiet moment. Thank yourself for showing up. For doing your best. And I am most grateful for such lovely friends to practice with. Thank you. I hope you have
Thank you.
a nice
Thank you.
gratitude week. I'll see you Friday if you're around. Hey, John, glad you joined us.
Hi.
Steve, hello.
Yes. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.